Unit 1 of this course has introduced the idea of transferable skills, which are skills that can be used anywhere in any position, irrespective of the technical skills needed for that position or job, and each job has different technical skills, whereas the transferable skills are fairly similar. For example, a teacher would need to know how to set a lesson plan, how to teach a class effectively, communicate effectively. However, they also need to be social and be able to communicate their thoughts and ideas in a way that the students would understand. Whereas an administrator, so somebody that works in an office, maybe a secretary, they don't need to know how to necessarily teach a lesson plan, but they still need to be social and they still need to be organized and do their duties, but have those transferable skills that you could see within a teacher, a principal, or somebody that's working in administration. Reviewing the results of the two quizzes, I found that there were no major surprises just because they both align with my personality and the career paths that I've chosen for myself. I am somebody that enjoys interacting with people and being social, as well as being directive, taking the directive approach by leading groups of people, whether it's small groups, large groups, or individuals. I also enjoy taking projects one step at a time and completing tasks in sequential order. And as well, giving public presentations is something that I'm relatively comfortable in due to my verbal ability and ability to communicate ideas by presenting them in a way that makes sense. Possible career paths that I could do are advertising managers, corporate sales managers, event planners, secondary school teachers, and marketing managers, because they are more in the management and business industry or the administration sector. And both occupations have many roles in leadership and directive positions, as well as taking charge of small and large groups. So you might have a teacher who's taking charge of people in a classroom versus a principal who's in charge of the entire school, as well as positions that follow a typical routine with some flexibility. When it comes to teachers, they have a curriculum that they have to follow. However, the ways that they teach the curriculum and the activities that they give is mostly up to the teacher that's delivering the lesson that day. And they also must be social and effective communicators. So in an advertising firm or a marketing firm, when you're a manager, you have to be able to communicate with people, whether it's people inside the organization or people outside the organization, such as stakeholders, customers, clients, etc. Throughout the course, I want to find the answers to the following two questions. The first being, how can I expand my career opportunities and growth by using my top 3 skills and abilities found from the results of the quizzes? For example, how can I use my communication and presentation skills to reach higher positions in a company or a school board? I understand that giving presentations is a great way to move up in a management position from entry level to management, junior management to senior management, and so on, as well as taking more courses in a school. As a teacher, you can teach more subjects. You can move up from being that first year teacher to being a senior teacher, principal, and then administrator. And then the second question is, how can I use my skills and abilities to network with potential employers and coworkers outside of school or university-sanctioned conferences and functions? What are ways that I can use my abilities, such as verbal communications, my social presence, as a tool for me to communicate with other people and network, meet other people, and expand my career opportunities?